Good evening everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto and welcome to this new video in which we'll talk about Audio, the audio token, or Audius is the name of the project, which has been massively bullish today. We're up 65% after the news that it was, well, not listed on Coinbase yet, but that it was added to a list they have of assets that they're going to list. I think that's it. Quite some time ago, but really in the last 8 hours we were very bullish. Before that as well, but today we just took off. I mean, it started with, and it's pretty difficult to explain, but here you can, we will though, but here you can see it's added to the roadmap of their listings. I think a main source of why it was bullish a little bit later is that Threshold, which is a different crypto, was already very bullish because of other reasons, and then it got even more bullish because of their addition to the roadmap. But yeah, because Threshold actually already rallied, I think Audius also rallied more, because usually, even though Coinbase listings were huge last year, usually the addition to the roadmap wasn't this big. So but yeah, doesn't matter. That's because that's why we are bullish. And I think I have some interesting things to tell you. So on how to maybe spot which cryptos are going to be listed on Coinbase. And I might make a full separate video on this. But for now, let's get right into it. So audio volume, first of all, great at 350 million volume. A lot is coming from credible sources. There's a lot of volume from Turkey as well, though, which usually if there's a lot of volume from Turkey and some from Korea as well, usually there's relatively a lot of speculation going on, which means the risk goes up. So that's just something we have to take into account. But the interesting thing I wanted to show you is that this Coinbase listing was actually, or could have been, expected. That is because one of the investors of Audius back in 2020 was Coinbase Ventures. All right, so what could be a good strategy is just to go over all of the investments by Coinbase Ventures and see which ones are not yet listed on Coinbase. Claystack is a new project coming out. It might be a good one, but some other projects as well. So maybe that's an idea, and just stack those cryptos. It's not financial advice, but still. For example, Edgeware. Edgeware is, I think, not on Coinbase. It could actually be, but I think it's not. Here, Edgeware is not on Coinbase, but it did receive investments investing by, we cannot no longer see it, but it did receive funding by Coinbase Ventures. So this might be listed in the future somewhere. Just an idea. But for now, to get back to Audius and audio, the big thing we did is we actually managed to break above 30 cents, which is a very strong resistance level. Here you can see also technically and historically. And we found resistance at 35 cents and 36 cents, which is also unfortunately a strong level. So the big thing right now is that we're going to drop down to 30 cents. We're at least going to find a little bit of support at 30 cents, and it depends on what kind of support we find there, or whether we can actually get up to our next price target between 40 and 42 cents depends on the support we get from 30 cents. So let me just take you through it. We're going to drop down to 30 cents. If we actually find support at 30 cents, and if we can hold that for at least 2 days and then break above 33 cents again, then I think we'll move up to 40 cents and 42 cents. Because of the volume and because of the increased risk because of that, and also because most cryptos that get a listing like this usually just pump and drop afterwards, so just historical statistics, because of that, I think it's more likely that, all right, 30 cents is a strong support level. We'll find some support there, but that we will not manage to hold it for 2 days, and that eventually what will happen is we'll drop down to 27.5 cents, the support level below 30 cents, take a break retest and start dropping down towards at least 24 cents. And from there, I could do another update. I mean, frankly, I think we might even fall down lower than 24 cents, so towards 22 cents, and consolidate on top of that. But that's the initial support level, which has a lot of merit. So if we're not able to hold 30 cents for 2 days, what I think is unlikely. We're going to drop down to 27.5 cents, take a break retest of 30 cents, and continue dropping to at least 24 cents. And that's what I think is the most likely scenario for now. But that's my take on audio and Audius. So for now, that's my take. If you do have any questions or if you want to discuss it, let me know. For now, take care and bye.